Sorry, bear with me. I've fucked up the audio. 1 minute. See, I don't know why it does that. For some reason, I keep setting Obra Dinn to the correct volume, but then Windows just resets it back down again. I don't know why? It's weird. Hang on a second. Okay, let me try again. Hang on. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay, let me just quit to the main menu. Hang on. I just want to make sure that it goes into, like, the end of the green and almost the yellow. 1 second. Yes, it's good. Okay. Cool. Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome. I hope you're okay. In what I expect will probably be the... Well, I don't know, sorry. You're going to have to tell me. I think this might be the final one for Obra Dinn. Based on how far I am through the story. If you haven't played Obra Dinn, I do strongly recommend not watching the stream. Thank you for the compliments for those just joining from the YouTube channel. And once again, I can only keep apologizing for my lack of, well, my no-show on the channel. Hopefully that explains why. Right. Okay, 1 second, sorry. Thank you, Melv, and Bring Dassault, and Turbo, and Reality Creeps, and Mr. Knight, and Milkstash, and Tad. Thank you, all of you, everyone. Thank you. Right. So, welcome to Obra Dinn. So, for those who are not familiar with what they're looking at, I mean, this is my first playthrough, so I'm certainly no expert. Essentially, it's a... Well, it's a detective adventure game where I'm playing as an insurance agent. I think working... Did it say working for the East India Company? I think so. Not sure. But essentially, I'm playing as an agent in 1807, and we're aboard a... It's a passenger ship. It's an Age of Sail passenger ship called the Obra Dinn. Long story short, it's a ghost ship. All the crew are dead. There's about 50 of them, and they're all dead. And the game is about trying to piece together what the fuck happened using this magic watch thing that can sort of see the last moments of a person's life just before they die. So, sorry, I should have cleared my throat. Thank you, Isalis Esenko and Nervous Hawk, Captain Jazza and Tad. Thank you, all of you. Thank you sincerely. Right. So, for example... I know that this is one of the 4 Indian seamen, and he was killed in an accident where some cargo slipped, and one of the supporting rods went through his head, or smashed his head against a barrel that was here. So, ouch indeed. Okay, so, this guy was the cook, and he was slapped in the face by a mermaid. I'm not even joking. So all of these little deaths, like this man was crushed against the bulkhead by that cannon. One of the cannons discharged through the hull here, killing the gunner, so the primary weapons officer aboard the ship. Thank you, Watermelon, and Sleepy Englishman. Thank you very much. Okay, so what's the overall story? So what happened to the Obra Dinn? So as far as I've been able to determine, if I just show you the map, the Obra Dinn in 1807, sorry, before 1807, was it 1803? Was on its way from England, where it suffered a few deaths on the way. Some crew members were injured, both in falling cargo. Well, so falling cargo killed a man, and then a sickness took hold, which killed 2 more. After that, they got to the Canary Islands, where there was a small mutiny, and numerous sailors decided to take 2 of the passengers hostage and steal a treasure chest that they were transporting. And they tried to leave, I think to go to the Canary Islands, it's not quite clear, but they were attacked by mermaids, I shit you not. Only 1 survivor came back to the boat, and then he was promptly shot by the angry bodyguard of the 2 people he took hostage, and then it was a cavalcade of misfortune. Well, of crazy... supernatural shit. Crab people literally attacked. The mermaids that we thought were dead were not dead, and they killed several crew members. A kraken attacked. A fucking kraken came out with its tentacles and started murdering the crew. And by the time it got to this point here, so the remaining passengers decided to piece the fuck out and leave in a launch. And the only members who were aboard were 4 crew members, 3 of whom attacked the one, and the one guy killed them all, because apparently he's a badass, and then he shot himself out of grief, leaving the ship a ghost ship. So, bloody hell. Bloody hell indeed. Okay. Hi there, Hagen. You're very welcome, Hagen, and thank you for being here. Okay, so what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to determine the fates of the last few crew members. Let me show you the crew list. So you see here, we have a list of all of the crew members. Now, the tick next to the names indicates that I have been able to successfully identify what happened to them. So I know that Edward Nichols was shot by when he was coming back from the launch. I know that the first mate was shot by the captain because the first mate attempted a mutiny. I know that Alfred Kleistel, the Austrian bosun, was torn apart. He had his whole arm ripped off by the Kraken. But what I don't know is what happened to his mate. So I do know... this is tricky. I don't know who he is. Well, sorry, Charles Minor. I know of his fate, but I don't know who he is amongst this lineup. Bosun's mate. Let me just go to the glossary. So let's go Q, go to glossary. Bosun. So, foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. So they're coming to and from the hold, but damn, I've been unable to determine exactly who. I know that he's French. Are any of the people in the picture running away? Hang on. The guns are firing. Is anyone running away from the gunfire? Thank you, Luna Covidai and Philip the Cat and Watermelon Burger and Sleepy Englishman. Thank you, all of you. Okay. Thank you, Luna. Yes, yeah, I mean, I must admit, I shouldn't be salty. So, the video isn't quite perfect. There were a few little errors. I was like, rats, I couldn't get those fixed in time. But it's either render it for another night or, you know, it's fine. The issues are minor. Well. Is anyone praising Napoleon, Amadalf? Yes. Is anyone praising... No, hold on. He's not French, is he? the horizontal stripes? No. No. That would be silly, game. That would be really silly. Are you going to put like a baguette under his arm? Like a little beret? Okay, it's going to be really fucking funny. Because, sorry, for those who haven't been here in the previous streams, I've been like, who's the man in the stripy shirt? Who is the man? I've been like, is he from Sierra Leone? Is he from China? I was trying to determine if he's the fucking Frenchman wearing a stripy... Hang on. What other memories? He's up here, isn't he? No. Yes, so these are the vertical striped Russians. So he's the only horizontal striped man. I could... Do you know what? I'm just going to be cheeky. Oh, no. Unknown top man. Okay, hold the phone. So I've seen this man in the rigging. That's why he's identified as a top man. Which means he works in the sails. Okay, so... Can I just see that memory again? So let's go back aboard the main deck of the Obra Dinn. For those joining the stream, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Now I'm going to use my magic watch to go back in time to look at the last moments of the unluckiest man in the history of the Age of Sail. For he was hit by fucking lightning. Like, he's not even the tallest point of the ship. There are two large things that this lightning strike could hit instead. Instead, it decides to hit this man. Unlucky bastard. Okay, so, where's our stripy shirt? So that's Mabu. He's from New Guinea. What are you wearing? You're not wearing the stripy shirt. Did I figure out who you are in the end? I assume you're Timothy Buttermont, the topman. So all of these men up here working the rigging must be topmen. I successfully identified that he is Huang Li. The man electrocuted. Okay. So where's our stripy shirt man? That's a Chinese, like, sailor's uniform. Is he even here? Am I thick? That's Nick. His name is Nick. He's about to be stabbed in the bum because note behind him, that spider is not a spider. It's a crab. It's a Japanese crab. Wait, I'm thick. It's called a Japanese spider crab, isn't it? Well, regardless, we're off the coast of the Canary Islands, so I don't know what the fuck that thing is doing here. There's another one there, look. Crawling out the water. Okay, hold on. So, if I right-click, so 14 others present. Yeah, so he's present. He's here. Okay, so he's in the rigging. But where? Oh! Wait a second. Did I assign him as the top man because I saw him in the list, but I did not see him in the rigging? Could he, in fact, be down on the ground? I might have jumped to a conclusion. Hold on. Yes. Wait, I think I've jumped to a conclusion. Let's go out here for a second. So for the people joining the stream, I'm an insurance agent in this game, trying to piece together what happened to these men. So hold on. Who was the next man to die? So you got hit by lightning and you fell here. Then the crab people came out of the water, and then poor old Nick got stabbed in the bum here. Well, not the bum, his heart. Same thing, really. Man with the stripy shirt. You're Lars. You're the Dutchman. You're the mysterious... You're Nathan. He killed that man later. Bashed him in the face with a club. There's Hagen. Hagen sees the other crab person. Okay. Right. I made an assumption, and it's not correct. Maybe you are. Maybe you are? Okay, hold on. What if you are not the topman? I'm going to say, what if you... if he is going to be the Frenchman. Are you Charles Minor, the bosun's mate? Okay, well, we don't know yet, because I've got to match them in threes. I've got to, like, do guesses in threes. Okay. He's the goat keeper. Well, there is actually a butcher role, but I've already found... so the butcher was killed. He was skewered against the bulkhead by the crab people. They fired these spikes, you see, from their crabs. And he was impaled. Like 3 of them went through his chest. And Edward, the surgeon, tried to save him, but he was fucking done. He was dead. Okay. Yeah, now that you mention it, Charles Minor, that's a strange name for a Frenchman. Devoured by a terrible beast. Let's follow this guy's memory. So, bookmark his memories. Where was the last place that we saw you? Okay. Show memories on... words. Show memories on the deck map. Now, where was the last... So, Chapter 5, Part 1. Chapter 7, Part 8. Okay, that's probably the last... Yeah. So, it's the Kraken attack. Okay. That's the last place we saw that gentleman. So let's go there. So let's leave the scene. Okay. Okay. Yes, for those joining from YouTube, once again, I can only keep apologising for the length of time that took. That was a bit of a weird anomaly. To explain, I have this bad habit of starting big YouTube projects and then dropping them for like a month to do a bullshittery. But the problem is I never efficiently go back and finish them, as many of the regular Twitch many of you know, my patrons in particular, I have numerous unfinished projects. So when this forest video started to get big, I told myself I would knuckle down and I would get it done, and the result is... Well, how long was that? Was that 9 months? Yeah, that wasn't good. I overcompensated, didn't I? I think I went too far in the other direction. There's got to be a middle ground here, where I've got to commit but not take that much time. Yes, I think it was a bit bloated in places. Hopefully interesting to watch, though. Also, you're bloated in places, German. Right. Here we go. So this is the attack of the Kraken. So in chapter 8, 7 even, the Dune. Where's our striped man? There's the helmsman getting eaten. The crack you're about to hear is Abigail's face. There we go. That's the captain's wife. She just got smacked in the kisser. Okay, is that Kleistel? That is Alfred Kleistel, the bosun. So we'll... okay. Bosun. Is this the bosun's mate? He's next to the bosun. Huh. Yeah. Oh, he is. Oh no. Oh my god. You're kidding. I didn't think of this before. Everybody look. He's literally having his left arm ripped off right now. This is the moment that Kleistel lost his arm. Isn't it? And then he said, what happened to my Frenchman? So you are the Frenchman wearing a stripy shirt. And your fate was, you were torn apart. That's what the other guys downstairs said. They asked, my Frenchman, what happened? Oh, he was torn apart. The game designer put the Frenchman in the stripy shirt. Well, hang on, sorry. I don't want to be racist. Hang on. Why are French people drawn wearing stripy shirts? Is it like a navy uniform? France's striped shirts and beret. The origin of the stereotype. 1 second. It's called une marinière, or the tricorps rayé, a striped knit. It's a jersey. It's the uniform of the French Navy. Oh my god. That's the origin of the stereotype. So it's appropriate. He should be wearing that. He was in the French Navy. Oh, today I learnt, everybody. Holy fucking shit. I thought it was just some, like, cartoonish shit. It's literally the uniform of the French Navy. Okay. Tiot, it's East India Company. Holy shit, so we figured it out. That's what happened to him. So, don't you appear somewhere else? Now that I know who you are... Yeah, hold on a second. Do you... follow me. Oh, don't... You stay here, you're all dead. Don't follow me. I'll go this way. I'll meet you there. Hang on. So again, for those joining from the YouTube channel, welcome. I'm playing Obra Dinn. I strongly recommend you actually... don't watch the stream if you're interested in playing this, because it's like this clever little detective mystery thing. So hang on, if I go downstairs, so this is the gun deck. One more deck down is the Orlop deck. Now this is where they were fighting the crab people, right? Now if I go over here to what's called the Carpenter's Walk, which is like the edge around the ship where the carpenters can run up and down fixing holes in a battle. Look at this. So this poor bastard was shot through the wall. Right? So, he panicked. The crab people are attacking. There's one there, you see? It's ripping people to pieces. I think that's the Persian, isn't it? The brave Persian. Yeah, look at that sword. That guy's badass. Okay, so what happened here is that this man got accidentally shot. Bang. The man that did the shooting. Is that a stripy shirt? I can't tell from here. What do you think? Maybe? I think the arm looks stripy. You know what? I guess it was Nathan. There's the first mate. What's his name? Harkut? Hoskut, even. The first mate. That's the Persian. That's a crab person currently getting stabbed. That's Alfred again. Okay. Can I see Nathan? Nathan, where are you? No, I can't see Nathan. Okay, this is the poor... Yeah, this poor devil is the cook. See, he's been impaled. Who's that? That's Henry Evans, the author of this book in my hand. What's going on over there? Or is that Charlie? Yeah, that's poor Charlie. He's just been burnt to death. That sucks. I'm trying to spot Nathan, because I assume that Nathan was the shooter, right? Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Alexandra. Oh, good question. Yeah, sorry, cryptic. Yes. Does it say if he appears in the scene? He does. So he must be the shooter, because Nathan is not highlighted. I made a mistake. I assumed... I went back 2 chapters, and because I saw Nathan on the Orlop deck, I assumed he must have been the shooter. But that must be our Frenchman. It has to be. Okay, I'm going to make the call. So, you, sir, are Zunki Sathi, the Indian steward, ship steward, and you were not shot by Nathan, sir. You were shot by... where is he, sorry? The bosun's mate... Where is he? Charles Minor. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's correct, unless I've misidentified this gentleman. Okay, so, can I guess a third one correctly? So, Soldiers of the Sea. The carpenter, I guessed his identity. So still quite a few crew members in the Doom that have not been identified. Who do I have left? Not that many, Arkama. Quite a few of the Chinese seamen, or topmen. So this one, for example, crushed by a loose cannon. Might have to just guess based on like the remaining 2. Okay. Right. No, I do recommend Trill. Right. So poor Pete burnt to death. Did I say Charlie? I meant Pete. No, wait, sorry. I'm getting them mixed up. No, it was Charlie who burnt to death. Pete was the steward who exploded in gunpowder. Boom. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to burp. What you doing, honey bunny? Right now, there is a dog's bottom. Up there. There's a dog's bottom. She is up there on her favourite comfy spot between the 2 sofa cushions because I popped the radiator on. And so she is nice and warm. Her front half is warm. And I can quietly hear her grumbling. Why? Probably because there are FOXs going through the rubbish outside. There's like a business nearby that has like some bins that they climb into. So she's watching them. They're in her territory. Oh, are we? Twitten? Ooh. I do love a thunderstorm. Twitten, when I grew up in Hove, and I grew up in a house that had a loft conversion, and so it wasn't. I didn't have like a whole loft. I only had like think of it like a very small bedroom, like a I suppose almost like a Harry Potter under the stairs type situation. It was more like under a segment of the roof. Anyway, the point is, the entire side of my wall was a window, and whenever it rained, I had this wonderful ambience of just the sound of rain on a slanted window. Oh, it was heavenly. Like, to this day, as I've grown up, I'm like, I really appreciate the sound of rain on a window. Yeah. Right. Sorry, I got distracted. Hang on. Thank you, Toxic Nox. Thank you, Toxic. Hi there, Luna. Did I also go to Hogwarts? No, but I do, and it's... So I need to be careful. No, actually, I'm going to shut my mouth. Sorry. I don't want to spoil the video for those who haven't seen it. Hang on. Hang on. So... what was I about to... Sorry, I was about to type for something. What was I going to search for? I was talking about Lulu. Rats. I was about to search for something. Something in-game. I was about to look for some information. What was I going to search for? Something about the... Was it the duties of a certain rank? I cannot recall, sorry. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Hold on. Bargain. Oh, sorry. I know what I was going to search for. When does the storm arrive? Enter postcode. Storm? Are we, Twitten? I can't see any sign of a storm. It's not saying it, Twitten. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Aw, you got me excited for a storm. Okay. Alright, so... Sorry, just flipping through the book to try and figure out which ones are left. So the mutiny, I'm pretty sure I've got... No, I haven't. Who are you? So maybe you're not Timothy Buttonmont. How many topmen are left? Are you Lewis Walker? Yes, Lewis Walker. Just a guess. Okay. So, the game says, I correctly identified this man as Lewis Walker, the man with the scar, at long last, the mutineer. So it is the Indian steward shot through the wall, and you are indeed Charles Minor the Frenchman. Okay, we are nearly done here, everybody. All right. So, who is missing? Let's go back to the start of the book. Crew. Who is missing? So the third mate... Oh yes, this one's very peculiar. The third mate, we know who he is by a process of elimination, but we haven't determined what his actual fate is. Could I just go to the screen here? This gentleman, 9 memories. Depicted in justice... So where is the last memory? His first memory... Okay, there. But where is the last one? Hold on. Indeed, robotic. I just wonder, does he disappear, like, all the way up to that last chapter? So the Doom... So, what's the missing chapter, sorry? Oh, sorry. The book says that the missing chapter is called... So it's just after the Doom and before the escape. So it's chapter 8. Okay. Thank you, Rasmussen. So where did we last see you, sir? I wonder what happened to this man. Show memories on the deck. The Doom... Interesting. So he was actually he was last seen fighting the Kraken, but he was not seen. Doom. Hang on. Yep, all in the Doom. Bitter cold. Okay, so he must have perished in chapter 8 that we don't know about. I wonder what happened in chapter 8. It starts in the lazarette, which is where the mer people were. So some shit went down there. Okay. So, you're unaccounted for, third mate. You're in the lazarette, Philip Dahl. Something went down, everybody. Something went down in the lazarette in chapter 8, involving those two men. Okay, so an unidentified Scotsman as part of the topmen. We still haven't identified the gentleman from Sierra Leone. There's not that many left. Ah, George Shirley. Was he the gentleman? Yes, he tried to stop the mutiny. Is he the man with the bird on his hand? On his arm, sorry. Hang on. So I'm pretty sure he's got a tattoo of a bird on his arm, and he was sleeping in one chapter, and then he was shot in another chapter. So I really don't have a huge amount to work with, apart from the fact that I know he wasn't sleeping in an officer's quarters. So, one second. So let's go around here. Let's go upstairs to the first mate's cabin. Here. Watch this. So this is him. That's the third mate. What's his name again? Edward Nichols murdering our dude.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Give it up, he says. Bang. So, yeah. So he's got a lady there on his arm. Can I make an educated guess? So, I guessed George Shirley. I mean, that might be the correct guess. I've still got to get 3 more correct, you know? Okay, what are my options? George Shirley, Hamadou Diom from Sierra Leone. You're not Chinese. You're not Li Hong. Oh, do you reckon he's Timothy Buttonment? Give it up. Oh, no. If he's Timothy Buttonment, I would have seen him in the rigging. So it can't be Timothy Buttonment because he wasn't in the rigging. Okay. So he has to be either Hamadou Diom or George Shirley. Sorry, what did I say? Buttonment. Butterment? But this is before the rigging scene. Oh. I'm thick. I'm a thick sandwich. You're right. This is before that scene. Oh my god, I'm a moron. I'm genuinely a moron. Hang on. So he could be... You are Timothy. Yeah, that's why you weren't in the rigging. Okay, I'm just dumb, everybody. We've learnt this. We're re-establishing this. Okay. Yes. You must be Timothy. Right. Okay. So, that leaves... So, sorry, that was the murder chapter, was it not? Who am I missing in the murder chapter? Just this gentleman. So the problem I've got is that... these gentlemen are getting aboard some launches, right? And they're launching off. And I've identified some, but not all of them. You're Lim, so you're one of the hostages that gets murdered. You're Nichols, who's the only one to return alive. You're O'Hagan, the Irishman, who gets stabbed in the neck by a merman. Right, you are... Is it Bin? Is that your name? Beng, sorry. You're the other hostage. Yeah, you're mysterious. Who are you? Thank you, Blue Seer. Thank you very much, Blue Seer. And Rasmussen and Nobody Enjoys SovietWomble. Cyborg and Liam and Mally. Thank you, all of you. Oh, no, wait. I know who you are now. Yes, you're the other Russian. You're the Samuel Galligan, the steward. You were knifed. Okay. Who are you? I know of your death, but I don't know who you are. I could simply guess. I mean, there's so few remaining. Yeah, this is it. Let's just guess. Li Hong? Yes, there we go. All right. So, Li Hong, the topman, stabbed in the neck by a terrible beast. You are Timothy Buttonment, and I misunderstood the topman situation. You were killed before that scene. Oh, only two. Okay. So, I should... Yeah, that was weird. Normally, it says like more than that. Okay. So, let's go down. Here we go. So, third mate, something happened in the lazarette, right? Philip Dahl from Sweden, he attacked the man with the big nose, John. He's also in the lazarette. Okay. So I presume they both died in the lazarette. And Hamadou Diom. And George Shirley. Both of you are currently unaccounted for. Just 4 remaining. I think just 4 remaining. Okay. So, well, I know that your rank's a seaman. So, like, on the picture that's left, who are the non-officers? So, these men are the officers, so it wouldn't be any of you. So, you're stewards. You were electrocuted. You were speared. You're Lars. You're Winston the American. You're you're John Davies, the 4th mate, and you're his boy toy, Davy. Marcus Gibbs is the carpenter. You're the passengers. Duncan, Henry. So you have to be up here. Okay. You're the Indian men. You're the Italian. You are the surgeon's mate. So you're missing in the lazarette, as are you, sir. Okay. He's one of the unknown. You're decapitated. You were killed by a beast. You two. Okay. I reckon you are the gentleman from Sierra Leone. I reckon you are Hamadou Dione. Which means you must be, crushed by a cannon, George Shirley. No, wait, you don't look like George Shirley. No. Uh-oh. Is it the other way round? Are you George Shirley? Are you Hamadou? Huh. But these are the only two. Oh, have I fucked up their fates? Yeah. Oh no. Interesting. 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 Okay, let's have a look. So I reckon you are Hamadou, and I reckon you are George Shirley, right? Okay. The fates must be wrong. Let's start with Hamadou. 4 memories he exists in. Let's have a look. Yeah, this game is great. Holy shit. If you're just joining us, don't watch the stream, but definitely play it. It's very good. So he appeared in Chapter 5, Part 1. I assume that's when he was killed, right? Loose cargo. Yeah, so his fate is correct. He got stabbed through the what's it? He got stabbed through the... Hang on. No, let me show you this shit. Hang on there, man. Wait, where's the exit? There it is. Okay. Thank you, Johnster, and Matty, and Blue Seer. Thank you, Johnster. Thank you for saying so. I just hope it's good. I can't decide whether the video is actually good. Only you can. So, yeah, I hope it's good. Okay. What was I doing? I was looking for the spikes. Here we go. So, watch this. You see these men? These 2 men. So, in Chapter 5, so after the massacre in Chapter 4, when the mermaids...
What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
He says he's talking about... What's he saying, sorry? So what do you know about the chest and your dead friends? What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die. He's talking about a shell. Very dangerous. Shell? What shell? And then, bang! That mermaid fires these barbs at an incredible speed.
Shell? What shell?
Holy shit. Okay. So, that's Hamadou, isn't it? He was impaled. Right? So what did I say for his death? Whoops. Spiked by a terrible beast. Spiked by a terrible beast. Speared by a terrible beast? Yeah, it seems right to me. Okay, so it must be the other gentleman. Okay, let's have a look then. So, back to the crew roster. 1 second. Okay, so... This gentleman here, who I assume is George Shirley, crushed by a loose cannon. We last saw you in the Doom Part 4, which was the Kraken attack. Let's have a look. So, the Doom Part 4, Unholy Captives... Oh, did you in fact die when the cannon was discharged? I remember this because I had trouble, didn't I? Trying to identify which corpse was which? Okay. Thank you, Feckin. Thank you very much. All the best to you, Feckin. Okay. Right. So, this was the cannon piece. Which one is part 4? Hang on. This is it. Part 4 of 8. Boom. So, what's just happened here, folks, is that the Kraken is reaching through the gun ports. The men are trying to fire the cannons at the tentacles to kill it. And it's not going well. So one of the cannons has just been ripped free and has discharged sideways, killing The gunner officer, the gunnery officer, Christian Wolf. So we're looking for... That's not the right body. Where's our man? You're Mabu, aren't you? No, you're Brennan. You're Lewis Walker, the topman. That's Mabu. Where's our man? He's in the scene, right? 4 others were present. Yes, he's here somewhere. Next to Leonard? Leonard, maybe? Where is he? Is he in this mess? Oh, is he through... No, that's the, an officer's quarters. Where is he? Is that him there? No, it's coming up as a different body. I feel smooth-brained. I feel no different. Is he just like fucking... Yeah, is he just getting fucking obliterated? Maybe. Let's go back 1 chapter and see where he was standing. Because if he was standing like in front of the fucking cannon... Okay, so back 1 chapter. So I guess this body here? Woo! So let's look for our dude. So he's getting crushed. That's an Indian. That's Wolf. Oh, shit the bed. Oh, shit the bed. Okay. Our dude got red misted. So the Kraken grabbed the cannon, which is already lit and ready to fire. Wolf screams, knowing that there's nothing he can do, as the cannonball goes straight through and then just fucking red miss poor George Shirley. I thought he was crushed by the cannon. He, in fact, went out like a fucking water balloon. Oh dear. Thank you, Paint 04. Okay. You were exploded. No. Oh yeah. There we go. We did it. All currently solvable... What did it say then? Fate's correct. So poor George Shirley. Hamadou was then spiked on the deck. Okay. That was fun. Alright. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Okay. So now we take the book and we send it back to Morocco. And then we promptly get fired by the insurance company for coming back with a tale about crab people. They're going to assume that I was too busy helping myself to the still drinkable supplies of grog aboard the Obra Dinn. That I spent several hours just getting shit-faced and didn't actually do my job. In the ledger, they're just going to write pirates from the Barbary coast and move on with their lives, because I'm going to come back with a yarn talking about crab people and cursed shells. Now here's what's interesting. See that? That thing in the water is doing the same glistening effect as the shells that we found, so I wonder if those are the shells. Okay. So, let's have a look at the crew list. So the only people unaccounted for are the 3rd mate, Martin Perrott, and the guy that cut the other guy's leg off, Philip Dahl. Everyone else we have confirmed as dying here aboard the Obra Dinn. Well, sorry, that's not true, because some people did escape. Okay. That sucks. May they rest in peace. Yeah. So all that was left at the end was the captain, who was the last soul aboard, and he shot himself, leaving it a ghost ship. And just like that, ship's abandoned. Okay, let's get back down the launch. So, left click. There we go. So we get the book back to Morocco, back to Henry the surgeon, who was aboard the Obra Dinn. Hello, thank you for waiting.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Okay. Are we going? Sorry, just us two? No one else? What's going on? Do I do anything? Oh, I see. Sorry, I look at him until it closes. Okay. Okay.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
So, Henry in Morocco says he's going to finish the last part of the tale? So we're going to find out what happened in the lazarette in chapter 8. What happened? 1 week later, here we go. So I presume the book is now in the ownership of Henry. Here we go. The Honourable East India Company. Insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn. Victim of calamitous events at sea. Prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in squall Atlantic, sunk in storm Falmouth. Payout claim £20,000. Oh really? The Obra Dinn sunk? Oh. All cargo lost. Payout claimed £5,000. Cargo Crown. All cargo lost. Payout claim for the restitution £3,000. Captain Robert Witterell. Fate suicide by gunshot. Criminal findings murder of crewmate 4. Estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoscott, the first mate, the mutineer. Shot by the captain. Criminal findings attempted mutiny. Estate has been fined £25. Edward Nichols, the second mate. Criminal findings, murder of 2 crew members, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estimated fine £100. Martin Perrott, the third mate. So he was actually the instigator of a shit ton of this stuff. Fate unknown. Oh, sorry, no, my mistake. I'm getting them mixed up. Yes, he was the gentleman in the lazarette. Findings of merit, extraordinary valour, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and rewards, £90. John Davies, the fourth mate, clubbed by H. Brennan, so murder of crewmate 1, estate fined. Estate fined? Surely he was attempting to stop the mutiny. Oh, sorry, it was the other way round. Alfred Kleistel, bosun, torn apart by the beast? No, I'm mixing them up, sorry. Exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded £70. So sorry, it was this gentleman, Edward Nichols, the second mate who attempted the, all the shit aboard. £100 fine. Charles Minor, the stripy shirt bosun dude, torn apart by the beast, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estimated unknown, estate unknown, expense claimed £15. The owner of the book, Henry Evans. He's alive in Africa. Finding of... I can't read that. Demerit? Abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate awarded outstanding wages. £50. James Wallace, the surgeon's mate. Decapitated by the crab people. Finding of merit. Extraordinary valour. Estate awarded outstanding wages. £50. So Winston Smith. Oh wow, yeah, these were the 2 Americans. So Winston Smith charged forward to take on the crab people, and he was stabbed. So he threw a hatchet at them, and he was stabbed 3 times in the chest. Findings of merit, extraordinary valour. Estate awarded, outstanding wages and rewards, £60. Then same with the other American, Marcus Gibbs, fought and managed to get underneath one of the crab people, and then was stabbed in the heart by the crab person. Yet he fired up with a massive hand cannon, killing the crab person and himself. Awarded £30, well, his estate. Thomas Sefton, the cook, struck by the tail of a mermaid. He was joking around and reaching into what he thought was a dead mermaid, and it belted him in the face. No extraordinary conduct there. Outstanding wages, £40. Emily O'Farrell, the butcher, how did the butcher die again? He was impaled against the wall, wasn't he? So £40 reward. Christian Wolf exploded by a cannon that went off fighting the Kraken, £70. Ollius Whiter, the gunner's mate, he went guns akimbo in most of the scenes he was in, shooting like crazy. Attempted mutiny, estate fined £50. Yeah, he was the guy that fought wrestled his gun from him. Duncan Mackay, the purser, he was the guy that tried to flee the Obra Dinn when it was attacked by the Kraken, just before it was attacked by the Kraken, and the Kraken decided to use the boat he was in as a toy, basically flinging him out the boat and he drowned. So abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded outstanding wages £50. Finley Dalton, the poor helmsman, was grabbed from the helm and eaten, awarded £30. Edward Spratt, the artist, was having a nice, enjoyable poo when the Kraken turned up and squeezed his guts out with the poo, awarded £50. Abigail Hoskett, the wife of the captain, smashed in the face by rigging, no claim made at all. Nuzio Pasquale, the Italian passenger with the violin, stabbed by E. Nichols in the hold, no claim made by an estate. Emily Jackson, alive in Africa, followed Edwards, you see, when the launch left. She actually shot one of the crewmates, didn't she? Murder of crewmate. Abandonment of crew and vessel. She was fined £35. Miss Jane Bird abandoned the crew, estate fined £10. She was also in the launch. The passenger, Bin Lan Lim, clawed to death by a Mer person. Her husband, It Beng Sia, burnt alive when he reached into that treasure chest. Oh yes, and also he stabbed one of the crewmates, didn't he? So, £25 fine. Xiao Tan, spiked. This is the bodyguard, yes. He died when the barbs flew through him and the guy from Africa. Remember, on the deck when they flew forward? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'll speed this up a bit. Hock Seng Lao, passenger, shot. Okay. Anything of note? Philip Dahl, fate unknown. We need to figure out what happened to him in the lazarette. Paul Moss died trying to protect the passengers, awarded 45. Okay, the boy toy got aboard the boat and left. Okay. Oh, yeah, our Persian. Holy shit, exceptional performance. He did amazing before he drowned. Okay. Ji Zhang, topman, decapitated by the beast. Maba from New Guinea. Outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund. Yeah. The Russians, the traitorous Russians. Most of them died against the beasts. Poor Lars Lind, the Dane, was clubbed in the face. Okay. Yeah, we need to figure out what happened to Dahl, because he sliced John's leg off. Okay. The Indian guys that died to illness. Okay. That's it. Okay. A preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade Guarantor. Total claim is 29,285. What is that in today's money? Hang on. So the total claim on the entire ship... Oh, hang on. 1807 is roughly... Oh, bloody hell. You kidding me? So hang on, can someone work this out? So £100 in 1807 is the equivalent to about £11,762. So £100, in 1807 is today's £11,762. Anyone want to figure it out? Axolotl did. About 3.5 mil? 3.4 mil? Holy shit. Oh yeah, it was a big ship. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Signing my name. Why the gong? What does that say? The pocket watch remains in your possession. So that went back to Morocco. Returned to its original owner, Henry Evans. Okay. One year later. Okay. Oh. I can't move. Oh.
Oh, goodness. What a nice thing. You know, you shouldn't be out in it then.
Shouldn't be out where?
Well, get yourself over there and tell Martha I said hello.
Tell Martha I said hello?
Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Okay. So for those just joining the stream, you're looking at the end of Obra Dinn. A package has just arrived, I assume from Morocco. I'm guessing we're about to find out what happened in Chapter 8, the missing chapter before the escape. Okay. Let's have a look. Thank you, Anonymous, and Lopopotamus, and Anders. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you along with the means to complete it, as for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Jane Bird. Miss Jane Bird, the passenger. So, the three of us that remain. Her, what's her name? Emily, the other one, and the boy toy, I think. They're the last three survivors of the Obra Dinn. Okay. The book. Did she fill it in? The tale belongs to you now. Please finish it, Henry. Okay. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. So the only three people that remain alive... Well, the other guys are... So she knows that they died? What does she know? What happened in the lazarette? What happened to Martin? What happened to Dahl? So Davy James, the fourth mate steward, Davy... Where are they? Sorry, the passengers. The only three left... Emily and Jane Bird. They're the only three survivors. What has she put in the book? Bargain. What bargain? In the lazarette. We can't go back. It's under the sea. What's this? Oh. It's a clawed hand of one of the mer people? Which who were taken to the lazarette. Where's the watch? Give me the watch. I need to use the watch on this. What happened in the lazarette? What happened aboard the Obra Dinn? Let's go back.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. There's no time. We need to go. Right.
Here you go.
What are you up to?
Nothing good.
Oh. What the fuck is that? The monkey! No! No! Is that the monkey? Is that what I'm looking at? Oh! Dude, is that Henry? It is Henry. Why'd you shoot your monkey? Wait, why do these go down? Of course, the bilge water for the ship. Is that why they put the mer people? Oh, of course. It's the hand. It was a monkey's hand, not the mer person's hand. I received a monkey paw. Okay. Oh, poor thing. Okay. A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key to that door? Gone. Damn, there's no time. We need to go. Right, in you go. What are you up to? Nothing good. Okay. The treasure chest was placed in here. Who's that? Of course, it's the body of the passenger. What's his name? No, it's Dahl. Why is his hand burnt up? What have you done? He opened it. There's the third mate, Martin Parrott, and we figured out his fate. He's been spiked. What the fuck happened in the last few chapters? Okay. Not yet. So the poor monkey was shot. So I could see this. Here we go. It's leading me to the next body. There he is, the third mate. Here we go. Whoosh. Don't do the fucking dither. Is it going to circle around the whole ship before it comes back?
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy. In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
Bargain. Setting them loose? Setting the mermaids loose. Yeah, look. The surviving mermaid. It was his plan all along. Okay. Who's that? Paul Moss. Before he left with the passengers. Being assisted by Davy James. Okay. So the surviving mermaid, they pulled her out of the bilge water. Okay, gave her the shell that was left. Okay. So is it because it was in the treasure chest after all? So the third mate... Yeah, it seems he died trying to save the rest of the crew. Because I think Martin Parrott realised that the reason why the mer people were attacking, the reason why the mer people, I assume, ordered the crab people to attack, ordered the kraken to attack, is because they were after that damn shell in that fucking treasure box that goddamn idiot from Taiwan was keeping from them. He knew that. That's why he gave them the last shell back. Okay. So, hang on. Yes, I know who you are. Well, I figured out what happened to you now. Why were you spiked? Why did she spike you? I guess didn't figure it out in time. So, hang on a second. Did Philip Dahl figure out, by putting his hand into that liquid or whatever it is, that the last shell is in there? Yeah, what happened in the prior scene? Let's have a look. Okay. So for those who are just joining confused... Oh, look, there, the next body. So what happened is the ship was attacked by mer people, but one of them survived. Ooh.
I'll kill every last one of you monsters.
Yeah, there were 3 bodies, weren't there?
Kraken, or I will kill you.
That's the captain, isn't it? That's the captain. That's what they meant when he said he went down to the hold. He threatened to kill them unless they, pull the kraken away. Okay. So did he kill 2 out of 3? He was desperate. He was doing whatever he could to save his crew. Fuck. But all they wanted was the shell back. The captured beast fought against his jailer and was speared for the trouble. Okay. He's got the shell in his hand, but look, his hand has been dissolved. It's like kept in acid or some shit, or fire. Okay. So, I guess we're about to figure out how the shell got out of the box. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Did he murder 2 out of 3?
Call it off, damn you! This is your kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. Murdering your captives. Jesus Christ. So he hasn't moved, so he must have died in the prior scene. Okay. So the captain went full murder mode with the prisoners, with the mermaids, and it was only the third mate, the fourth mate that saw sense. So I keep forgetting his rank, sorry. Yeah, he was desperate. His crew was getting slaughtered. That's all he could think of. Thank you, Deadeye. Okay, an unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet. Call it off, damn you. So the last body, the final one, the only person whose fate was unknown before now, is it Lind? What's his name? Lars? Here we go. What the fuck killed him when he reached for that shell? Thank you, Airbook.
What's this? Quicksilver.
God in heaven. It's being stored in... Quicksilver's the name for mercury, is it not? it's in a substance that looks like mercury. But it incinerated all the flesh on his hand, so it can't be that. Look. Yeah, some cursed mercury. Jesus Christ. But that's made by the people in Taiwan, isn't it? That's how they were keeping the shells away from the ocean, where it's calling the mermaids. Keeping it floating in mercury. Or like cursed mercury or whatever. Okay. So, he tried to steal what was in the chest locked in with him, and he burnt to death. We've got them all. Okay. So Philip Dahl locked up here for cutting off a man's leg in panic, and Martin Perrott, the third mate. We've done it. And the only reason the Obra Dinn survived, the only reason the passengers made it, is because the third mate made a deal with the last surviving mermaid. Take your goddamn shell, get back to the fucking ocean and get off this ship. Okay. So the shell, yeah, picked up and taken. Damn. All right. He shot the monkey to give me the hand to send in the post. That was really, really cool. Okay. Thank you, Gilgan. Okay, that was really, really good. I can see what you mean. Sorry, now going back a few streams, the chat were feeling frustrated for reasons that I could not identify. I realise now what I was doing wrong. I wasn't paying enough attention to their job roles, was I? Was that what you were getting frustrated with? I was looking for direct information, such as names, you know? Instead of looking at what they were physically doing, such as manning rigging or whatever. Okay. Karma says, now that I've gotten everyone... Hang on. People were sleeping, you could have figured out some people by the numbers on their bunks. Oh, really? Oh, so now that I finished the game, what were you telling me about... Oh, that's cool. They've even got the pictures in it. What were you guys telling me about the Chinaman? You said that you could tell them apart? How? People said that you could, but most people didn't get it. What did you mean? By the bunk numbers? The shoes in the scene. They all sleep with their legs poking out. Ah! I didn't notice. Shoes and socks in the bunks. Yeah, that's a really good game. I really enjoyed that. Can I just say, I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, I would really love to see more like that. Okay. Same with the Scot, he slept with a tattooed arm. Yeah, I did see that one. Cool. Lily's bogging off. Erwin says bunk number 60 is nowhere to be found in the game because its occupant was deceased before we had access to the bunks. Oh yeah? Why was the mate chained down there? Well, he was chained there because he cut off the guy with the big nose. He cut off his leg, screaming about a curse. So, remember the glowing light in the sea? That was a surviving mermaid guiding the ship. Ah. Was she really guiding the ship? I mean, the ship was kind of floating. Very cool. That was very cool. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, certainly feels very unique. I can't really think of another thing that's doing anything similar to that. Martin made the deal with the mermaid to get the ship back to their home. Yeah, I kind of interpreted. I kind of interpreted that scene as to stop attacking the Obra Dinn, which is the only reason why she wasn't sunk. Yeah, very cool though. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you. Yeah, they thought the captains are the cause of it. Yeah. Was it made by one man? I know that it was designed by one dude, but like, what was it? Is it a studio of one man, or does he have like a team? Ah. Wasn't it a lot like Outer Wilds? No. I'd say no, not really. I think Outer Wilds... So they both have one thing in common, and that is quite a lot of planning work has gone into the pre-production, clearly. So they've sat down and they've really thought it through. So I like that. Based on the recent video that I've just dropped, you can probably guess that that's the case. Yeah, they've clearly sat down and thought it through before going through the expense of creating it, haven't they? They haven't just gone, fuck it, just put a ship, sprinkle some people, we'll work out the details later. They've clearly gone, okay, that guy must lead here, and that one must... Yeah, so similar to Outer Wilds in that respect, it certainly feels very structured and planned out. Yeah. But I think the genres are so extremely different. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm not sending me a link. No, I do recommend. It is indeed done by one dude. That's very good then. I'm very impressed. Right. So, as for right now then, folks, if you'll forgive me, I'm going to go and sit back and put my feet up and sip this beer, I think. Oh, sorry. No, I can't talk about it right now because some people might want to watch the video. I'll tell you a story later. But yeah, as for right now, if that's okay, I'm just going to go and chill out and just sit back. So yes, once again, I can only keep apologizing on the YouTube front. I know that video took way too long. I did kind of have the video, I had it done like 2 weeks ago, but I was really hampered by technical problems. Can I just express my fear? So the technical problems that I just had nothing to do with the video's length. They were problems with, what's it called? Is it Adobe Bridge? Basically, when I do my editing, I've got Adobe Premiere and I've got Adobe After Effects, and for some reason, those two programs didn't want to talk to each other, so I had to do I had to jump through loads of hoops in order to try and get it working. So here's what scares me. That problem could easily happen on the next bullshittery, because it's not related to the size of the video, it's just my process. So, I must admit, I'm a bit rattled, because, am I going to start the next bullshittery and 4 weeks from now, I'm going to be like, I can't deliver the video because it's not rendering, you know? So yeah, I must admit, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. And the Adobe forums are useless. So I guess I'm just going to try and reinstall everything again and clear every cache I can and just hope. But yeah. But it does weigh on my mind quite considerably. No, they're all updated, Formiga. All drivers are updated. Everything's updated. Yeah. Well, no, that's my point, Philip. No, not really. The problem appeared to be a bug in the program that communicates between the two programs. Sorry, pardon me. Sorry. Anyway, so as for right now, so I'm going to start the next bullshittery very soon. Probably going to sneak off and go fishing with my brother, also very soon, to try and relax a bit. And I will get you the next bullshittery as soon as I can, frankly, because it has been, you guys have been very patient with me, and I apologise for taking the piss. Right. Now, let me have a look and see. Is anybody playing? Hang on. Is anybody currently playing anything that you might like to watch? So Alistair is doing some Among Us. Pickle Tiger's on. My brother's on. Hang on. Let me hand you over to... What's this? Digby appears to be in Grand Theft Auto at a building site. He's role-playing as a construction worker in Grand Theft Auto. I'll leave you in Digby's company. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. That was Obra Dinn. Have a lovely evening. All the best. This is ZF Digby.